Hi once again, Bill Pfeiffer speaking from Mary's Field. As we mentioned before, and it still always will always be the truth, that you'll hear the truth here, and always something that will touch your heart and ask you to grow in some way or other. We live in a culture where there's so much fear and anxiety right now. We all need to have our hearts touched and to somehow have them massaged and allow them to have some moments of peace away from all of the fear and anxiety that's occurring in our culture. There's a beautiful little bit here that I used to share with my students, and I just like to as a way of beginning today. If there is light in the soul, there will be beauty in the person. If there is beauty in the person, there will be harmony in the house. If there is harmony in the house, there will be order in the nation. If there is order in the nation, there will be peace in the world. Remember yesterday, talking about peace. Peace is the tranquility of right order. Well, our country is really out of order in so many ways, and you can't expect peace to be the outcome of any of this. It's impossible. Peace is the tranquility of right order. When things aren't in right order, there's trouble. And when 9/11 occurred, the principal of the high school in which I was teaching asked me to come and to say something to the 2,200 students over the loudspeaker to try to bring some kind of understanding to the thing that was taking place there. And I use this, and it still, I think, says something that is good for us to hear. The golden rule, I read that day, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, has an honored place among the great spiritual traditions. Christianity says, treat others the way you would have them treat you. This sums up the law and the prophets. Buddhism, hurt not others in ways that you yourself would find hurtful. Confucianism, is there any one maxim which ought to be acted upon throughout one's whole life? Surely it is the maxim of loving kindness. Do unto others what you would not have them do unto you. Hinduism, this is the sum of duty. Do not unto others which would cause you pain if done to you. Judaism, what is hateful to you, do not do to your fellow men. That is the entire law. All the rest is commentary. Islam, no one of you is a believer. Imagine, you can't believe unless he desires for his brother that which he desires for himself. And I said to students that day, but all of this above is just diddly if it doesn't go from your head to your heart and cause you to risk for it. Dreamers are a dime a dozen. Can you begin to calculate the number of Christians and Jews and Muslims who this day are fighting and hating and hitting and killing each other? It's craziness, isn't it? If this is what you believe. You know, I ask myself, what does someone like LeBron James believe? Why does he do the things that he does? Or why does he say the things that he says, you know? Which of the above do you think the people who are burning and looting and breaking windows, which one of the above do they ascribe to? Which one do they follow? You know, we all worship at some temple, and it just depends on where you go, and all of the above great religions of the world say, don't do this. This is causing disharmony in the nation and in the world. And that's not a good thing, never a good thing. So not just notional assent, where you agree from the neck up, but important what is happening in your heart, so that what you think dribbles down into your heart and actually begins to affect the way that you act and the way that you treat others. That's what makes a country beautiful, wonderful, and worth living in. That's what the framers of our Constitution believed, and that's what they did in order to allow the nation to grow and flourish as it has for the last 250 years. Always good to be with you. Remember that tomorrow, if you want to be happy tomorrow, you have to do the truth today. There's no exceptions to that whole teaching, and for each of us that is the case. I've been praying for each of you who are watching this broadcast today. I can't remember the years. Every day I pray for those who have and those who will come to Mary's Field. For my students, I was praying for them for decades before I ever met them, before they were born. And so the same thing is true with each of you that are watching this podcast. I've been praying for you for decades. I pray each day for those who have and those who will come to Mary's Field in any way, shape, or form. You are, in fact, in that purview at this particular moment. So God bless you. You're in my thoughts and prayers. Please keep me in yours. Happiness tomorrow always depends on doing the truth today. Have a good day.